Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joe Hendy, the Android Authority app guy, and in this review we're going to take a look at Transformers Battle Tactics. Transformers Battle Tactics is a PvP battle game where you assemble a group of Transformers and duke it out against other people live to see who has the better team. This title is unique because you can use both Autobots and Decepticons together in your team, and the entire game takes place online in PvP battles. Here's how the game works. There are various parts of the menu that do various things. Using the menu you can manage abilities, your team, enter into the chat room, obtain out of battle drops, the settings, and once you join one, you can check out your league there and have a dedicated league chat should you want to use it. This is also how you engage in battles, which we'll get to in a second. During battles, you earn resources that you can use to repair, upgrade, and recruit other characters that you gradually unlock as you level up. If you want to go a bit faster, you can use coins that you gradually earn, or you can buy them using real-world money. I know not a lot of people like this paradigm, but take it from me, you can still enjoy the game without them. Everything else is frosting on the cake. The global chat lets you talk to people, and leagues allow you to join up with friends or strangers on the web to gain additional advantages. There is also a section where you can get free resources through drops. The game gives you two different ones that you can use at various time intervals, or you can buy more with coins. Okay folks, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this game, which are the battles, the characters, and the abilities. To engage in battle, you have to use Energon, which is the game's energy counter. If you have no Energon, you can't battle, and you must wait for some to be replenished. All battles are played against real-life opponents, with no exceptions. Truth be told, some battles you'll absolutely dominate, and others you'll be totally dominated, but in the battles I took part in, the vast majority were decided on tactics with a little bit of luck thrown in. Every round, a coin flip decides who gets to go first. As far as I can tell, it is totally randomized, and you can increase your chances with buffs, although the advantages really aren't that big. There were rounds where I got first strike every round, and there were rounds where I got none at all, so at least it's mostly fair. From there, your team attacks the opposing team and vice versa, and this continues however long it takes before someone wins. Opponents can also back out, resulting in an instant victory for you. When you defeat bad guys individually, you get a few resources, and when you win, you get additional bonuses. If you lose, you still walk away with something, but it's not totally worthless. You can also obtain various buffs depending on a number of factors. Most playable characters have passive abilities that grant individual buffs. You can also assemble teams of certain playable characters and earn team bonuses that way. In battle, you can combine the powers of certain Transformers to create much more powerful attacks. As you progress, you'll level up your profile. As you level up your profile, you'll have the ability to recruit new playable characters, unlock new abilities, and otherwise progress through the game. The last thing I'll talk about are the abilities. They can range from re-rolling your damage to targeting a specific opponent, and there are abilities that add buffs, damage opponents directly, and do all kinds of other stuff. You can equip 4 at once, and every round in battle gives you 3 ability points that you can dump into these abilities to try to earn an advantage in battle. Okay, so here's what we liked about the game. It's a really good mixture of a serious game and a time waster. Battles are only about 5 minutes each, so it doesn't require a huge time commitment to play. On the flip side, the leveling up, unlockable content, and leagues offer a surprisingly good depth that gives the game longevity. You have access to literally all of your favorite Autobot and Decepticon characters. You can mix and match or form teams based on who you like, and I thought it was nice that you don't have to pick sides this time. Just assemble a team of your favorites and go nuts. The game is very liberal with bonuses. You get at least 2 free prize drops per day, and you get Energon points for doing practically anything. Within my first hour, I was able to recruit Optimus Prime twice and unlock 4 other additional characters, along with 3 additional abilities. Yes, there are a few walls like running out of energy, and there's no getting around that fact, but it definitely handles these walls far better than most. The gameplay mechanics, menus, and general game actions are simple to understand. There isn't much of a learning curve to do anything here, and that makes the game very accessible for casual gamers, kids, and pretty much everyone else. Transformers Battle Tactics encourages people to play in leagues by throwing large league events. Unlike most games where only the top 10 or so guilds actually win anything, this game gives rewards to the top 30,000 leagues, which means practically everyone in a league gets something. Like I said earlier, this game is very gratuitous with stuff. There aren't any Google Play game services, which sucks, but you can still manage to have a cloud save. It's not super flexible, but if you're upgrading your device or you want to play on your tablet also, there is a built-in way to do that, and we appreciate it. Lastly, the game currently has over 1 million downloads, tens of thousands of leagues, and hundreds of thousands of active players. That means battles are generally easy to find, and there is, for now at least, a healthy player base to enjoy it with. And here are a few things that we didn't like so much. Yes, there could have been a short campaign mode. The tutorial was good enough to learn the basics, but it would have been nice to go on a few missions to earn a little bit of resources before being thrown into the wolves. It's not that big of a deal because the matchmaking isn't bad by any means, but still, more content is better. The game did experience some early release issues. Most notably, there were some connection problems that many people experienced. Over the course of my review, I did about 45 battles in total and I was never disconnected, so I think they've pretty much fixed all of it. If you pick it up and you experience the issue, rest assured that they're most likely working on fixing it. Overall, this is a solid game. The mixture of quick playing with the deep level growth is a paradigm I wish more simple games would pursue, and this one did it about as well as you can do it. There is a surprising amount of content for a game that touts only live PvP battles, and fans of the Transformers will most likely have a positive experience. There are a few issues here and there, but these are minor details and most of them have already been fixed. The game is free with in-app purchases and it's less than 50 megabytes, so you won't lose anything by trying it out. We'll have the download link in the video description below so you can give it a shot. And that about does it for this video, folks. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and really check out the game because it is pretty good. As always, thanks for watching everybody, and have a wonderful day.